regarding, right? So basic introduction. Before that, we have seen version control system and types. Okay, what are the types that we have discussed in version control system? Can anybody tell me what are the types we have discussed in version control system? What are the types? Anyone? Three types we have discussed. What are the three types? Please refer your notes and tell me. Yeah, what are the types we have seen? First is local VCS or localized VCS version control system, and another one we have discussed centralized VCS. Okay, centralized VCS, centralized version control we have discussed, and after that we have discussed distributed version control system. Okay, and after that what we have seen, there are some tools that is going to achieve centralized version control system, that is nothing but a subversion. Okay, and whatever we are learning, that is Git, that is following distributed version control system. There are multiple tools are available for distributed version control system. Out of all, Git is more popular. Okay, because of its features. Okay, clear. So after this, what we have discussed, okay, everyone just recall or refer your notes, whatever you have written in the running, okay, running notes. We have seen introduction to Git. What is Git? Okay, why Git? Git is a version control tool which follows distributed version control system to track the changes and save the versions of source code. Yes or no? So this is what we have discussed, and little bit history also. Okay, and we have seen some history that Linus was sorry, Git was developed by Linus Torvalds. Okay, he is the person who developed the Git. Okay, who developed the Git, and he is also the person who developed the Linux operating system. Okay, after this we have discussed working stages in Git. Okay, working stages in Git. So, what are the stages that we have discussed? Can anyone tell me what are the stages that we have discussed in Git? What are the working stages that we have discussed? So, what are the stages that we have discussed? Yeah, working directory. Sweta Joshi, it's no, I'm not asking about working flow, I'm asking working stages. Yeah, what are the stages? First one we have discussed a working directory, and the second one we have discussed staging area, and third one staging area or index. Okay, after that what we have discussed, the third stage is local repository. Okay, or committed area. Okay, so these are the working stages that we have discussed on the Saturday session, right? So after this, after working stages, we have discussed working flow. Okay, what is the working flow that we have discussed? What are the working flow that we have discussed on Saturday session? Surabhi, initialization, configuration, yes, initialization, initialization, and after that, what is that? Configuration. After that, adding. What we are going to discuss, committing. After committing, what was it? Connection for remote repository. Then Yeah, pushing and pulling. So here, after committing, okay, committing here, after that, we are going to connect to the remote repository, that is nothing but as GitHub. Okay, GitHub. And after that, what we are going to discuss after connect, we are going to upload the changes, that is nothing but as pushing. We are going to download the changes, that is nothing but as pulling. So working flow, you know, right? And we have discussed the basic commands also, so I'll explain here. Okay, so everyone received this now. Those who didn't receive, please text me in the Q talk. Okay, please text me in the Q talk so that I can get that. Okay. Okay, I don't know, it's not working. Okay, yeah. So come back here. So these are the basic commands that we have discussed on the day only. Till here we have discussed. If you remember, okay, whatever format I have given, please use that. Somebody is using git add dot demo, whatever they know, they are simply using that. Okay. I have clearly mentioned that when you are adding a file, use the command git space add space file name, whatever the file you want. Okay. So see here, so these are the basic commands. Okay, if you want to upgrade to the advanced session, counselors will contact you. Okay, so these are the commands only that we are going to discuss. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can ask whatever we are discussing right now, because they strictly mentioned me that discuss what are the basic concepts only. Okay, but there are multiple commands. If you want to check in add only, we have multiple flags. Okay, that I'm going to cover in the advanced part. So for initialization, according to our workflow in Gate, we have initialization, right? So if you want to do that initialization, you need to pass a command called git init. So once you pass that command git init, so it is going to initialize an empty repository, that is with the name .git. For some people it is visible, for some people it's not visible. So that for that you need to click on view and show the hidden files. If it is not visible also fine, but you have to do the initialization, then only you can pass all the commands. If you didn't initialize, you can't pass any command. It will throw you an error like, first you do the initialization. Right now I'll show you the demonstration. Okay, open git bash here. So right now I didn't do this git initialization also, so just I'll try to add git add dot. So now you can see I'm getting fatal error because it is not a git repository. Okay, for that what we need to do, for the first time whenever you are working on any directory or any folder, you need to do the initialization by passing a command called git init. Once initialization is done, according to our workflow, we need to configure. Okay, for configuration we have commands like git config user dot name. In the double quotes you can write your name. Okay, and don't type like your username, don't type this one. Whatever I have mentioned in blue color, you need to modify there. Okay, once again I'm repeating, whatever I have mentioned in blue color. Okay, what is this? Sky blue. Okay, whatever I have mentioned in sky blue color, you need to modify there. Remaining things you need to pass exactly. Okay, git config user dot name. In the double quotes, write down your username or whatever name. Okay, after that you need to configure user dot email also. If you are doing one name only, and if you forgot to do email, again it will throw an error in the commit. You can't commit also. So for that what you need to do, you need to configure your name also and email also. Okay, so for configuring username, and this is for configuring email. Clear? So once after this, once configuration is done and initialization also done, we are going to move to adding workflow, right? When according to our workflow, we need to move to the adding stage. Okay, in the adding part, whatever file you want to move it to the staging area. Okay, staging area from the working directory, you are going to use this command. Okay, git add file name space file name. Some people not giving space and some people are using dot. Git add dot file name randomly, whatever you are thinking you are giving, just passing. That day you didn't follow the session. Git add file name, whatever space is important. Okay, you are missing the space. Okay, whatever file you want. For example, demo.java or readme.txt, whatever file name you want to add, you can add. Sir, it's not like that. I want to add all the files. If you want to add all the files, you are going to use space dot. Okay, dot. So the files are moved from working directory to the staging area now. So now we are having committing according to our workflow. Okay, so to achieve that committing, we are going to use a command called git commit space hyphen m. M stands for message. Once after this, okay, once after this, yeah. So once after this, you are going to type the message in the whatever I have mentioned in blue color here. You need to edit the message in the double quote. Sir, what I should write here? Just mention which files you are adding. Okay, commit message in the sense what are the changes you have done. Okay, you have to use that command git space commit space hyphen m again space double quotes. What some most of the students they'll do, if it is offline, fine for me, but if it is online, you will face difficulty. Some people will miss a space. So some two smart people, what they will do, sir told space hyphen again they will give space extra and they will write m. Okay, without any space you have to type this hyphen m. That is a flag for this command. Flag in the sense flavor type. Okay, for example, if you consider an ice cream, it is having multiple flavors in chocolate or dry fruits or fruit flavors. Same way here, you are having flag for the particular command. That command is git commit hyphen m. Hyphen m stands for message. After that, you are going to write the commit message in the double quotes only. Okay, okay, so clear. So when you do that, you're going to save the changes. Okay, and the files are moving from staging area to local repository. So for example, you have done multiple commits. You want to see the list of commits you have done. So we have a command. Okay, we have a command called git log. Git space log, this is the command. Okay, if you are using this command, you will get history of commits, how many times you have done the commit and who did the commit also you can get to know. Okay, and we have seen on that day we didn't saw that this git log, we have seen this one git status. Okay, git status is a command to check whether the files are tracked or untracked. You're going to check whether the files whatever you have created in the working directory, it is tracking or untracking by the git. Okay, and the difference between the working directory to the staging area, how many files are moved to the staging area, how many files still are in the working directory. Though, for example, if the files are in working directory, it will show you red color. Okay, it means untracked. If the files are in staging area, it will show you in the green color. On that day we have discussed already. Okay, so it will show you in the green color. Green color means the files are tracking by the git. Okay, if the files are in red color, it means untracked by the git. Clear. For that you are going to use a command called git status. Okay, git space status. Now you are having commands, a PDF also, whatever notes I have shared, keep it with you and type it properly. Okay, so these are the commands that we will discuss in today's session. Okay, clear. So these are the commands that we are going to learn in the entire git concepts. Okay, these are the commands. So that's why I have shared before only, because still some people are worrying to type the commands, the format of the command. Okay, so that's why I have shared. Whenever you want, for example, you want to check the git log for the previous day session, you can type it git log, it will work. So for example, I'll just show you on the desktop what I have done on the day. So this one we have done on the day. So I'm going to open git bash here. Okay, so I'll just zoom in here. Don't do anything parallelly, please don't do it parallelly. So just I'm going to explain git log. This is already we have done. So that day, March 16, Saturday, I have added all the files. I have added login.java file also. Who did that? Author is Srikanth and his mail ID. Okay, at what time he did? Saturday, that is March 16th or 4:38 a.m. He did one commit. On 4:57, he did another commit. Means At 438, he added one login Java file, and 457 he added all the files. So clear. So this is all about Git log. We will discuss. Okay, we will discuss about Git log also. I hope everyone created GitHub account. Everyone created GitHub account. Everyone created GitHub account. Yeah, I think most of the people created. Those who didn't create it, it's very simple. I don't know why you are not initializing from your side. You have to take that initiation to create account, right? You have to click on sign up. Okay, enter your mail ID, follow the steps. Okay, whatever the mail ID is there, you can use that mail ID. Already I have created, but this is another mail ID. Okay, this I am showing. So click on continue. You will get the password, whatever password you want to type. You can type it here. Okay. So click on continue. Password should be uppercase letter, combination of uppercase letter and special character. Okay. And a number. Okay. It should be the strong. So click on continue. Username you have to type. Click on continue. Like that, you need to follow the steps. It's very simple, right? There is no difficulty in creating the GitHub account. Okay. Yeah, fine, Deepthi. Yeah, everyone, it's done. Fahar, it's done. Yeah. So once you are done, you can select the sign in option. Okay. You will get a home page like this. So once you are done, you will get a home page like this. What happened, Pooja Nagma? So everyone created, right? I think most of the people created an account in. Most of the people created account in GitHub, right? So those who didn't create it, please try to create now. Okay. If you are facing any issues, please send me the screenshot in QTalk right now. See, I think who is this person? His name Sudarshan. Sudarshan, you can check here. You are adding git dot demo and git add dot login, git add dot sample, and it is showing clearly the error. Add dot sample is not a command. There is no command like add dot sample, add dot login. First you type ls and list all the files, and don't use in command prompt. I told you to use in git bash. You're using in command prompt. If you're at least after crossing beginner level, can you use it in command prompt? I never said that use in command prompt. I told use in git bash. Right click in the particular project or folder, open the git bash. See, git bash is a terminal where you will pass the commands. Okay, GitHub is a place where, where you will store the code, where you will store the source code, that is GitHub. Git bash in the sense it's a terminal like this black color. Okay, this is a terminal. Clear? Yeah, created. Fine. Okay, created, right? Tanya, don't create. You can use the existing one. Yeah, if you are using older one, it's fine. Those who are not having GitHub account, please try to create. If you created, ignore that message. Okay, if you are already done with the creating account, it's fine. If you created yesterday or day before yesterday, that is also fine. And those who didn't create, please try to create now. Yeah, Kajal, can you message in QTalk so that I can share? Okay. So there is no person with that name. Yeah, it's there. I think you received. First type ls Sudarshan, type command ls. Type command ls and send me the screenshot. Type command ls and don't use in command prompt. Don't use in command prompt because ls command will not work in command terminal. Ls is a Linux command. Okay. Whatever I have said, you are not following that. I told you to use git bash. That is a git terminal. Okay, okay, fine, fine. So now everyone stop doing whatever you're doing, stop it and look at here. Okay. Everyone stop doing and please look at here. Once again, I'm repeating, everyone stop doing, look at here. Later you can continue. Okay. So when you created a GitHub account, you will get this dashboard, okay, home dashboard. And here you can see left corner, you can see new option with green color, or else here also you can see. So first you start learning from here, right, left side you can see the new option. Click on that new option. Okay, when you click on that new option, you will get this page. Okay, you will get this page, and here you are going to type the repository name. Okay, here you are going to type the repository name, means it's a folder. I told you already, folder or repository or directory, everything is same. Okay, you are going to give the name. Okay, right now I'm giving, okay, I'm giving today's date. Okay, March 18 underscore git. Okay, so I'm giving whatever name you want, you can give. If it is available, it will display here. Okay, once again I'm telling, there is no restriction in the name. Whatever name you want, if you want to use your name, like any name, whatever, everything is fine. Okay. So after that, scroll down. Description, it's an optional. Okay. If you want to write, you can write. This is a practice for Git. Okay. Practice for Git. It's an optional. Okay. And here you can select public. Okay. Public means if anyone searching with this name, they can easily identify the repository. Okay. Clear. So after that, you no need to use add a readme file. Okay, and just click on create repository. So once again I'll repeat here. So when you click on new option, it is going to take you to a page where you can create a new repository. New repository in the sense it's a folder, okay, where you are creating in GitHub. Okay, so you are going to mention the name for the repository. Once it is done, you are going to mention the description for that repository. It's an optional. If you want to mention, you can. Otherwise, no need. It's a best practice. You have to follow the best practice every time. Okay. So once it is done, you are going to select the visibility. That is publicly visible or privately. Only you can access or everyone can access. Right now, give the public access. Okay. So once it is done, you can directly create a repository. Once you created a repository, it will load one more page. Okay, It will load one more page. You can see the repository name, March 18 underscore Git, public repository. You can see here. Clear? Clear, right? So once after you are creating, come back to the terminal. Okay, come back to the terminal where you have created the files. Okay, I'm going to remove the directory. You can ignore this one because that day I have created, right? Okay. Okay. So these are the 5 files I have created. I'll check the Git status also. Nothing is there. Everything is committed. Git log I'll show you. History of commits. How many times you did commit in this folder? Clear? Now all files are in local repository. Okay. So now I'm going to establish the connection. Okay. Everyone please look at here. Don't do parallelly. I'll give some time. Okay. First you listen here, then you can do. So once after this, you are going to establish the connection, right? Git add git remote add origin. I have mentioned the command. Okay, if you want you can use any name here, but it's an aliasing word. You're just temporarily you're mentioning it's an origin. Okay, if you want to use you can use any word, but you have to remember that word. Instead of that you can use remote add origin space. In the command you can see here I have mentioned git remote add origin. Origin is an aliasing word. You can use any another word. You're not. It is not a fixed one. Git remote means what a remote repository link you have created, right? That one add. In our word wise, git remote add origin is an aliasing word and GitHub URL. So where I will find the GitHub URL. So whatever repository you have created, if you see here in the blue color, this one, blue color section, here you can see the link, https, github.com, everything. So copy this one and come back to the terminal, paste it here. Okay, don't use Control C, Control V, just right click and then paste. So once you are done with this, click enter. Okay, now connection is established. I want to upload all my files from the local repository to the remote repository. Here remote repository is GitHub. Inside that GitHub, what is that account repository name? March 18 underscore Git. So now I'm going to push git push origin. What is the word I have used here? Same word I'm using here, space master. Master is the default branch in the GitHub. Okay, you can see here I have shared the commands also, git push origin master. Okay. So once you are done with this, enter. So for me, it will not ask anything. For you, first time it will ask, you have to sign in into your GitHub account. So what you are going to get once you press enter here in the taskbar. Okay, whatever taskbar you will get a git icon. Okay, git icon you will get. Click on that. Try to pass the credentials which you have used for GitHub creation. Okay, username and password clear. But for us, it is directly uploaded. Now I will go back to the GitHub. Just refresh here. All files will be here. You can see here whatever commit messages I have used, it is displaying. And when I did the changes 2 days back, even though if I am uploading now, but these changes was done 2 days back in the local. Okay, in the local I have done on Saturday, right? So it is visible here. Clear everyone? Yeah, please try to create account in GitHub. Sorry, create account in GitHub. Those who already created, create a repository. What are the steps I have shown? After that, try to pass the commands. If you created first time, it will display here only, HTTPS link only. There only you will get. If you want again, you can click on the code. You will get this one, https github.com/username and the repository name. Okay, first time you will get here only. Again, if you want to see, you can click on code. Yeah, I'll show in the terminal. So these are the commands I have used. Git remote add origin, git push origin master. Why you want to do again and again, Shika Sharma? Okay, okay. Wait a second. Yeah, once again, everyone please look at here. I'll repeat it from the starting. Okay, initialization onwards, I'll do that. Okay, everyone, I said, everyone please look at here. I'll follow all the steps. Okay, I'll follow all the steps till pushing. I'll repeat. Please look at here. I'll not repeat once again. Okay, you have to follow. I'll do the slowly, step by step. I'll do. Please look at here, everyone. Stop doing. I'll create once again one more repository also. So I'll click on new. So I'll be here only. Okay. Yeah. So don't do practical now. Please look at here. Okay. Yeah, I said please look at here. I'll explain your doubts later. Everyone, please look at here. I'll create one more folder itself in the desktop. New folder. Okay. Git basics. Okay. I created a folder. Okay. Everyone, please look at here. Stop doing. Okay. Yeah. Fine. So I created a folder. Okay. Here, right click, show more options, open git bash. Don't use terminal because for the basic, if you know advanced, then you can use. For the basic part, you try to use git bash here. Git bash is the terminal where I will pass all my git commands. Okay, clear? So click on git bash. Okay, git bash is open now. Okay, right now I explained already. ls is a command to list all the files and folders. Right now there is no file and no folder. So what is the command to create a file? What is the command? Anyone can tell me what is the command to create a file? Yeah, perfect. So touch by using touch command. Touch is a Linux command. Okay, because already Git was developed by the person who already developed Linux. So that's why he implemented his commands. Okay, even though I'm using Windows operating system, I can use Linux command, few Linux commands in git bash. Okay, touch any file name you can use. Okay, I'll create sample.txt file. Okay, sample1.txt space sample2.txt and sample3.txt. Okay, now ls, you can see three files are created. Sir, can you show me in the folder? Yes, I'll show you. You can see here files are created. Okay, so files are created. If I pass git add command, add space dot, it will throw me an error, fatal error. It's not a git repository. Okay, you have created files but you didn't do initialization. Okay, you have to do the initialization. How to do the initialization? What is the command? What is the command for initialization? Everyone tell me, what is the command to do initialization in a folder? What is the command? Yeah, so git space init. Okay, so clear. initialized empty Git repository. Clear? So now initialization part is done. According to our flow, first is initialization, second one is configuration, and the third one is adding. So second step is configuration. Now I need to do the configuration. What is the command for configuration? Can anyone tell me? And what and all we need to configure? We need to configure mobile number, or we need to configure email ID, or what we should configure now? Yeah, name and email ID. So what is the command for username? Yeah, Shikha Sharma, again you are using the wrong command. Okay, see here you are typing only wrong. Git config username you are telling. Ashwin also. And somebody is telling Nikita, that is also wrong command. Git config double quotes name. I never said that command. Even though I said command list, still you are making the mistakes. Email.id, Shikha Sharma. You are finding your new commands. Prem Madhuri, again you also doing the same mistake. Prem Madhuri. Kavita, git config, what was that? Only git config. Proper syntax you need. Yeah, user dot name, user dot. I think again, Prem Madhuri, you are doing the mistake. Git config, double quotes, user dot email. And see, Maulika Mani, git config, user dot name, double quotes, mail. So you're configuring mail with your name. I have shared the commands list. Please go through with the commands. Okay. Everyone is designing their own commands. Some people are directly git config, you write name, or git config double quotes username, or git config user dot email dot id. And where I mentioned email dot id also, I don't know. Even I never shared that command only. User dot email dot mail id. Where is the mail id first of all? Yes, perfect, Karthikeyan. And Usha, you are not mentioning the space, so it will throw an error. After user dot name, you are not mentioning the space. Yes, only one time you need to do for the one repository. Clear. Okay. So everyone look at here. So initialization is done. We are going to do the configuration. So once again, please look at here carefully. See, I'm repeating these many times, and if you are doing again and again, sir, can you repeat once again? Means it's your mistake. Okay, nobody will explain like this these many times. Okay, so git config space for everything you need to give the space user dot name. Okay, user dot name space is important, double quotes, write down your name. Okay, for the first time you need to do the initialization and configuration, no need to do every time. Okay, for one repository or one folder, one time is enough. Okay, for example, even if you are modifying also, no need to do the initialization and configuration, one time is enough. Okay, so this is the command for configuring my name. So clear. So I want to configure email. Okay, email. So email you need to use, not mail also, not email.id also. So you have to use git config user.email space double quotes. Randomly you can use any mail. Sir, is that important that if I share my mail ID, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Just for temporary purpose, I am creating like this. Okay, and Git will not verify. But when you're working in projects, you have to mention your mail ID because one time they will do the configuration, right? So whatever the name you are having and whatever the company mail you are having, you are going to mention that when you're working on real-time projects. But right now, just for learning purpose, configuration is done. Now what we need to do? What is the phase workflow? According to workflow, what we are going to do now? according to workflow, what we are going to do now. Only one. Yeah, add a file. So now what I will do, I will try to add one file. Okay, git add, what is the file name? Sample1.txt. That is the file name. So if you want to check the files, ls. So now you can see here I'm going to add sample1.txt. So git add sample1. Okay, there is no dot. Sudarshan, there is no dot, and whatever the name file name is there, you should mention that. For example, if I mention sample, but the file name is sample1.txt, what will happen? You can see. Okay, you are getting an error. There is no sample file only. The exact file name is sample1.txt. Please try to use that. Okay, it like that it is informing us. So what we are going to do, git add sample1.txt. This is my exact file name. Okay, press enter. So now this file is added. I want to check whether this file is added or this file was tracking by the git. So for that, which command we need to use, whether the files are tracked or untracked? What is the command? What is the command that we are going to use, whether the files are tracked or untracked? Yes, git status. So git status. So if the files are tracked, it will be displaying in red color. Yes or no? So if the files are tracked, that will be displaying in red color. No. Then which color? Some people are telling yes. Okay. So git status, you can see whatever file you have added, it will be displaying in green color. Hello? So whatever files are tracked, it will be displaying in green color. Whatever files are untracked, these will be in red color. So where these files are present? These files are present in my working directory only. We have seen all three files, right? So, but according to Git, this file is tracking because we added that file to staging area. Okay. So now I want to move the file from staging area to where? From staging area to where we are going to move by passing a commit. Where we are going to move? Local repo, right? So git, what is the command? What is the command to move file from staging area to local repository? What is the command to move file from staging area to local repository? Yes. So git commit hyphen yum, okay, hyphen yum space, what is the message? Added sample1 file. Okay, sample1 file added. Sample1 file is my message. Okay, click on enter. So now you can see here one file is moved. Now I will use git status. So now you can see already that file is tracked and it will be in local repository. Now these two files only. So now the file is in local repository. I want to move into remote repository, that is nothing but as GitHub. So now what I will do, I will go back to the GitHub, whatever you have created account, click on new repository and try to use a GitHub name, okay, repository name, whatever the repository you are creating in your account. Don't use this one. Whatever new name you want, you can use. Even if you want to mention any name, nickname, or fine. Okay, I'll basic git practice. I'll mention like this. Okay, and you are going to give description means fine. Whatever you want, you can give the description also. It's not mandatory, and visibility should be in public. Okay, create a repository because I want to share this repository with you. So that's why I keep it as a public. So click on create a repository. Okay, so here, everyone please look at here. You can copy this link. Okay, here, whatever link is visible, okay, displayed here, this link you need to copy. So no need to select like this. Directly you can click on this copy option. Okay, click on this copy option. So once it is copied, come back to the git bash. Okay, so here you need to use a command git remote means remote repository, add it here. Okay, origin is a aliasing word, just I'm using a one term aliasing term, okay, for my repository. And don't use control C or control V. Okay, if you are using control V, it will not work. Okay, see here I did, but you can see this one, these characters are already written if I'm using control V. So don't use control V. Right click, paste it. Once again, I'm telling don't use control C or control V shortcuts in the terminals. Okay. So now this remote connection is established. Okay. So now I need to push, upload those changes into the remote repository. That is git push. Okay, what is the aliasing word you have used? Origin. Okay, origin to where you are pushing. So by default, there will be a branch name called master in the GitHub. Okay, so I'm directly going to push into master. Okay, for the first time, it will ask you the credentials. Once you are done, never it will never ask the credentials. Okay, so now I'll go back to the repository basic git practice. Just refresh. Now you can see sample1.txt is added. Okay, you can see here. You can see here the commit message. You can see here. Okay, clear. Clear, everyone? Yes, yes. Please do that one. Please practice the commands. Yes, Maulika Mane.
So while committing, it is first sending the files to staging area to local repository, right?
Which command?
Commit command.
Yes, yes.
It means if it is compulsory to keep the message.
Yeah, how many times you will ask? This last time also you asked, right?
Yes, yeah. Again, I have yeah. It is
So
the
you have
compulsory
to mention
command.
that. No, no, no. You have to mention that. You have to mention that what are the changes you are doing.
Okay, changes are doing. It means like sending the files also. Yeah, that is the command we use from staging to local repository. Commit only. Commit command.
No, no, no. You are going to keep that message.
Hmm.
Okay. It
Hmm.
means what are the changes you have done with the files. Okay. For example, you have added only one file. So you have to mention that message so that people can identify easily in the Git bash, GitHub. See here, added one sample file. So this is the commit message for that particular file.
Okay, it means like
Yeah.
we are adding the command add the file is from the sending to the staging area, like that only.
Yes.
We are sending the files from staging to local repository. Then what is the particular command, sir? Commit only. That is also like
Commit only, but from there directly it will go to the remote, right? So along with this message, it will go there.
okay. It will do both functionalities like.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that is I have a doubt. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Trishala, we can create n number of files by using touch command that we will discuss more in Linux also. Okay, it's not only one file at a time. If you want 1,000 files also, it will create n number of files. It will create. Okay. Okay, that is a Linux command that we will discuss. Hello. Yeah, I'm in class now. Yeah, fine. It will show. Sambasiva, if you are using touch command, it will display. Yes, yes. You have to modify the existing files and you can commit, add, commit every time you need to do. That we will do. Copy that URL and use the command called git remote add origin. Sweta Joshi, I have shared the commands list. So git remote add origin, their GitHub URL is there. You need to paste it there. Then enter. After that, use the pushing command. Git push origin master. Aravind, those will comes under advanced concepts. Okay, that I'm not going to cover right now. How to delete a file in GitHub.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, 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 yes.
Sir, I have one query that while writing git push command, we are also specifying origin and master. So, sir, why are we
Yes,
doing so?
origin is yes, yes.
Mhm.
Origin is a word that we are using, and whatever you asked, master. So right now you can see here on my GitHub there is a master branch. So by default, I'm taking master is a default branch. So whenever you are pushing, if there is no branch, you need to create or you need to tell that default one only, right? So for that you are informing to GitHub, keep it in the master only. Later part we will discuss keeping it in the different branches also. But right now, for the first time, when you are doing, you need to learn in the master type only. Whatever branch, default one will be master right now. So you need to mention git push origin. Origin is a connectivity name only. Okay, whatever you have established the connection, git remote add origin, that establishing connection only. If you want to check that, I'll just display here git remote hyphen v. There is a command. Okay, multiple commands are there. So right now I don't want to discuss advanced things. So now you can see here origin is there for which one you can see here my repository. Okay, so like that. Okay,
So, sir,
for that
if we write
connection name
only
we are giving origin.
okay, so
Connectivity name we are giving origin. Yes, yes.
okay. So, sir, if we write only git push, then also it will work, right? Because it will take master branch as the
No, no,
default.
no, no.
Okay,
No, it
okay.
will ask where you want to send, where you want to send. It will not ask. That is a format. That is the format to push. You
Okay,
need to
so
follow
every
that
time.
format.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, proper format will be there, like git push, where you
Hmm.
want to send. Okay, origin means it's a connectivity name. Connectivity to where? Whatever GitHub account you created, right? That repository, new repository, create repository, that link you copied, that link name you are mentioning with a aliasing name. Okay, aliasing name means it's a nickname type. Origin. So mention that origin where you want to upload the changes, which branch. By default, you are going to use the master. Later parts we will discuss to uploading into the multiple branches also, not in the master. Okay.
Okay. Got it, sir.
No. Yes, sir. You can give the announcement notes. Fine.
Thank you so much for that, sir. Students, I hope I'm audible to you. If I'm audible, can you please respond yes in the chat box, students? Okay, that's great. Thank you so much for your responses. Students, I hope your classes are going on well for you. The basic course of DevOps which you have been attending. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for your responses. Students, I'm here to make an announcements for you. We are providing the advanced course of DevOps for you. The actual fees for that course, that's 39,950. But for this particular batch, since you're an existing student with QNJ Spiders, the offer fees for you would be 10,950. Only for this particular batch. If you're interested, this is the offer fees for you. Any one of you, if you're interested, I'll do one thing. I'll post you with my contact number. You can reach me out over call on this number. And regarding the course content, what would be covered in this advanced course for you? By end of the session, the same trainer will share you the course content as well. Yes, it's going to be only for DevOps. Yeah, complete course of DevOps in depth. It's going to be covered for you. Duration of the course, it's going to be around 3 months around for you. Course content trainers will let you know about the course content, or else you can reach me out over call on the number which has been shared to you. Duration of the course, it's going to be around 3 months around. In depth, it's going to teach you. Fees, okay, I'll post the fees as well in the chat box. Students, it's going to be 10,950. The actual fees that we charge for this course, the advanced DevOps course, we charge 39,950 for others. But since you're an existing student, it's an offer only for you. The students who are attending this particular batch, you are eligible for this discount. Fees would be 10,950. And your advanced DevOps classes are going to start soon after completion of the basic DevOps classes for you. Okay, I'm interested. Okay, I'm able to watch a couple of responses in the chat box. Students, whoever is interested, please do let me know. You can reach me or call on the number which has been shared to you. And students, since you're attending the basic class of DevOps, there are no backup classes being given for this particular batch. If you're missing out of the class, you'll not get backup for any of those sessions. So please make sure you're logging in the class on time, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. because there are no backup classes for the batch. And anyone who's interested, I'll post my contact number once again. Please do save my number, or else take a screenshot of the contact number that's been shared to you. You can reach me out after the session. After the session, evening, tomorrow, anytime you can reach me out. Students, yeah, okay. We'll help you with the weekend batches as well. We do have them. Simran, do contact me on the number which has been shared to you. One final time, I'll share you my contact number. If you have any doubts, any queries, please do ring me on the same number. I hope everyone have got my number. Okay, please do say my number, or else take a screenshot so that after the session you can reach me out over call. Thank you so much, sir. You can take over the session now. You there, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
fine. Thank you. Yeah, it's fine, right? Okay. So we will continue with the session. Okay. So at the end of this session, before 15 minutes only, I'll explain you the detailed course structure also. Okay. Yes. Varshapriya.
Sir, actually, I have added the command, and I have tried to like all the folders are not appearing in the remote repository. I have refreshed the page also after like
See, you're using remote add origin. You're not pushing. You didn't push.
yeah, git push
Remote add is
origin.
for just a connection. Remote add origin is just for connection between local to remote. But if you want to upload changes, you have to use the git push command. Did you use that git push?
Yeah, git push also I have used, and in the command prompt I can see your repository is already added, but I'm unable to see that.
Okay, you send me the
I will
screenshot
share
in
the-
Qtalk.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Veena, you are having an internet connectivity issue. Yeah, you can add Vinayak. Vinayak, you can add. You can add that one. Git remote add origin.
Sir, I have shared the screenshot.
Yes. See, already how many times you used git remote add origin, git remote add origin. So multiple times you are using, so it is showing that don't add, already it exists. You need to use git push origin master only. Okay, you need to use git push origin master. Okay, and again, when you are using that, you pasted multiple times. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
try to use that git push
Sir,
origin master And you have
Yeah.
shared your credentials also, GitHub credentials. You will get one pop-up. You got that pop-up?
No, sir, I didn't get that pop-up.
In the bottom taskbar, you will get that. Okay, once you added your credential, then it will come.
Okay.
Yes, Firdaus
Um,
Javin. Yes, tell me. So already added. Some people are added. Don't use multiple times. Remote add origin connectivity. You will do one time only. Okay, don't do multiple times. If you are getting a problem with the add origin, try to remove the origin word and try to use your own name. Okay, if it is Sultana, try to use git add Sultana and the remote repository URL. So like that. Yes, Vinay Kumar, after adding, you got stuck here. Yeah, it was added. After that, try to use git push. Origin spelling, okay, git push origin master. See, Mahima, it is showing that remote origin already exists. You are passing multiple times. So that's why you are getting. Yeah, unable to access. If you are getting password, please try to do that. Anusha. Okay, those who are facing authentication error, please inform me that you are getting authentication failed. Clear? Because there is update in Git recent times, your actual password will never work. Okay, those who are getting this issue, please let me know. I think your name, what is your name? This one, Anusha. Yeah, Anusha, I'll explain it. Okay, type your username and password, Aditya. Yeah, Sri Sambasiva, can you please share the screenshot? Yeah, those who are getting access denied, those who are getting authentication failed, I'll explain. Again, you have to use git add command only, Naresh. Dipti, it will work. You try to do it once again. Git push. Yes, Usha. It's done. Fine, perfect. Yes, Usha, it's done. Yeah, refresh, close the terminal and open it once again, Vinayak. Close the terminal and open it once again. Okay? Yeah. See, there is no git touch command. Touch is a separate command. Okay, Pooja, touch is a Linux command. It's not a git command. I have shared in the list also. Touch is just a command. Touch space sample1.txt. Okay. And see, you are using git add remote origin, which is not a command. And again, you are using git remote add origin, this one, and which is not a fatal repository. You didn't do the initialization, first of all. Pooja Saxena, can you please do the initialization and follow the steps that I have mentioned? That randomly you are doing. Yes, Tanya. See, there is no sample file. Okay. Yeah, then after that you can add. You didn't commit it, right? Again, you can add, and then commit, then it will be visible. Prem Madhuri, after adding, you do the commit. Okay, do the commit. Sudarshan, can you please share me the screenshot? Yes. Yeah, Nirima, it's done. Fine. Okay, fine. I think you didn't receive the notes. Already explained in the class also, right? Initialization flow, workflow. Again, I explained in the starting of the today's session. I think you joined late. Yeah, new report. 20 minutes back, you added file. Sudarshan, it's working. Yes, fine. Prem Madhuri, it's working. Maulika Kumar, it's working. Yeah, copy that repository and refresh the page. If you pushed, you can refresh here. Yeah. Yes, Monica, it's done. Pooja, yeah. Okay, fine. If you are not getting, can you please close the terminal and try to add it? Yeah, for you, terminal opened. Pooja Nagnar, bottom under taskbar, you can see one more terminal, red color, it's open. Try to pass the credentials there. Yes. Authorize Git ecosystem. You need to authorize that. Okay, those who are getting like this, please authorize it. Okay. Aditya, what you're getting, can you please send me the screenshot? No, it will not close. Gayatri, it will not close. Yeah, sign in your browser on, not with the code, sign in with your browser. So people will get like this, okay. This red color icon is there, right? Same with the Git terminal, red color, it will be visible. Once you click on that, sign in with your browser, you can pass the credentials. Yeah, Aditya, it's mentioning please complete authentication in the browser. I think you got that. Try to use it. In the bottom, you can see that pop-up type red color Git bash icon. Open that and pass the credentials. Yeah, directly it was redirected now. Okay, Deepthi, now you can open your repository and you can check. Yeah, it's fine. Veena, it's done. Done, everyone? Everyone, it's done? Just open your repository and refresh, you will get. Okay, those who are done, please mention it's done. Yes, Anita, you can directly use git remote add origin GitHub URL and then try to push the files. Okay. Yes, Aditya. Yeah, username, use username. You are using email address, it is not taking. Try to use username. and try to use the correct password. Yeah, Abhinaya, can you type ls and check whether sample.txt file is there or not? There is no file only. Yes, it's done. Perfect. No, try it ls. Try it ls and see whether the sample.txt file is there or not. There is no such file. And simply you're passing the command. Can you please check it once whether the file is there or not? Yes, perfect. Perfect, Sai Sriram. Then how it will possible? You're trying to add a file which is not available. Yeah, authentication succeeded. You can close the tab and go to the GitHub. It will work. Nikki Kumari. Kishore Raj. Perfect. Kishore Raj, it's perfect now. So everyone, it's done. Those who are done, please type it's done. Sambasiva, you are not sharing screenshots, then how I can help you, which error you are getting? This is not a concept subject that I am explaining only concept part. Have to do. I'm trying my best to do. You are unable to send a screenshot. You know how to take a screenshot, right? Windows Shift yes. Try to use the snipping tool and take a screenshot. Okay. Fine. It will take a screenshot. Windows Shift yes. Letter yes. Try to take a screenshot or else print screen. Function plus print screen. You are unable to send a screenshot in QTalk or you're unable to take screenshot. In QTalk, select the add icon on my name and directly you can add file. So Ravi Mittal, it's done. Yeah, fine. Perfect. Anusha, it's done. Yes, fine. Go back to the repository only, GitHub. Nikki Kumari, go back to the GitHub only. Archana. Yeah, you committed. Already you committed. Again, you are committing the same thing. So that's why you are getting nothing to commit. Yeah, sign in with your browser, Nikita. Okay. How to increase the font size in Git Bash? Just two fingers zoom in, zoom out, or else control plus control minus. Control plus or control minus. See, working directory, how many files you are creating, it is not going to track by the Git. Git is going to track the files which you are in staging area, and whatever you are keeping in local repository, it is going to move to the remote repository. So right now, here I created 3 files. Okay, 3 files I created, but I shared only the file which is present in my local repository. You can see here, I try to move only one file. How? Because the file that I move to local repository will be visible here. Clear? Okay, so everyone please look at here. Everyone please look at here. So everyone please look at here. Stop doing. Everyone stop doing. I said stop doing. Come back to the classroom portal, classroom tab. Okay. Yes. Okay. Come back here. Still some people are standing. Yeah, you are adding and you are checking the status. Okay. Already you have committed that file. You can check git log. Try to check git log and see whether you have committed previously or not. Okay, Aditya or someone, who is this? Vinayak. Yeah, Vinayak, can you try to use git log and check you have already done some commits or not? Because on branch master, nothing to commit. Okay. Aditya? Yeah, you have shared this one previously, right? Same error you are getting, git push origin master authenticate in the browser. You will get the tab that I have shared, have shown before. So click on that and try to pass your credentials. Sudarshan, for what? Sharing screenshot of git bash. Yes, yes. Okay, authorize that. I don't know whose name. Shika Sharma, can you authorize that in the right side? Authorize it and directly it will be added here. Fine. Okay, so everyone look at here. Okay, you're asking me to take a screenshot here. Okay, window shift, yes. So snipping tool, I can take the screenshot. Okay, copy that and paste it in the particular folder. Or you can go and check where the screenshots are saving. Then you can add. Fine. Okay. So now come back here. Okay, everyone come back here. We'll discuss the command called git cloning. Okay, we'll come back. Okay. So here, create a new folder. Okay, everyone try to create a new folder. Okay, create a new folder with the name cloning. Okay, cloning. So right click, open git bash here. Okay, open git bash here. So I have created a folder with the name cloning. Okay, so clear everyone. So I created, nothing is there inside this. Now I'll open my GitHub. Okay, I'll open my GitHub and I'll share. Okay, so here there is a repository called AWS interview questions. Okay, so you can see here interview questions. So now I'll share this code. Okay, so don't do everyone, please don't do. Okay, please don't do. Just look at here. You no need to come back. This repository belongs to whom? This repository belongs to me. Okay. Now I'll copy this URL. Okay, I'll copy this URL and I'll share in the chat box. Okay, I'll share it in the chat box. Okay, everyone received, right? Now what you are going to do? Create a folder and open the terminal there. Okay, like this. Okay, now git clone whatever URL I have shared in the chat box. Try to paste it here. Right click and paste. Don't use Control C, Control V. Once again, I'm telling, don't use. Okay. Enter. Okay. Enter. Clear? So now go back to the cloning. Now you can see a folder with my repository and all my files are here. Okay. So everyone try to create a folder and try to pass a command called git clone space whatever URL I have shared so that you can get all my files. Okay. From remote. Okay. Don't do now. Just look at here. Just look at here. 2 minutes. Okay. 2 minutes. After that you can. So just 2 minutes. Please look at here, everyone. So now GitHub. Okay. GitHub. Okay. I have account like AWS commands, okay, AWS questions, interview questions, AWS Q&A, okay, which was present in GitHub, and you are trying to get it into your machine, okay, into your machine, okay, which is local machine, okay, and here this one is a remote repository, okay, a remote repo. So the command that we are going to use is cloning. Okay, cloning. For that, which command? Git clone which repository you want. Okay, URL of the repository. So you will get whatever files, this one, this folder, you will get it in the device from the remote repository. Everyone try to do that command. Yeah, everyone try to do that command. I have mentioned here, okay, in the screen only. Okay, git space clone whatever the repository URL I have shared. Once it is done, try to open the terminal, okay, real folder where you have passed the command. You can see a folder. Okay, please do that, everyone. So everyone, please try to do it and send me the screenshot. And send me the screenshot in QDoc. Yeah, Kavita Sharma already used remote origin, so that's why it's not working. Yeah, I told you don't use Control C, Control V, and again people are using Control C, Control V. Gautami, you used the first time, so that's why it is not working for you. So everyone, please try to share the screenshot. Yes, Varshapriya, it's perfect. Okay, Nikki Kumari, it's done. Yes, fine. So from now, from today onwards, I will never share notes in top. I share everything that you have to clone it. Clear? You have to clone it. A folder will be created only. Anywhere, Sushma Prashal, anywhere you can create a folder. Okay, whatever notes, I'll keep it in my GitHub. Go to the GitHub, wherever you want, you can clone it. But I'll share in QTalk also, but there it will be there permanently. Yes. This link I'll share. Every time I'll share. So those who are done, please try to share the screenshot. Yes, so is done. Fine. Aditya? Yes. Perfect. No, see, you have used this one Control P, so that's why it is showing this mistake. Archana, you did a mistake. Ashwini. Done. Monica. Yes, done. Purnima. Done. Sweta Joshi. Done. Done. Fine. Everything is fine. So now try to do it. Yes, Aditya.
Learned all.
I had a problem, sir.
Okay,
Before,
so if you
while
miss
creating the
JDBC and
project, sir.
Hibernate project, and lastly, what was our project?
Please
You have to
attend.
you have to authorize in the browser that your account name. If not working, close the terminal again. Do that. Okay. Close the Git Bash terminal again. Open Git Bash terminal. Try to do it. It will work.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
If
But
not
it's
working,
structured there, sir.
yes. Yeah. Sometimes it will not work. Just close the terminal and open it once again. It will work.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Wherever you are cloning Survik Mittal, there only you can see. Okay, you can see the path here. Okay, you can see the path on the desktop, on the folder, whatever I have created, I can see there. That is nothing clone folder. You can see cloning is a folder. Same like that for you also. Yes, Karthikeyan, it's done. I didn't receive your screenshot. Yeah, it's there. Supriya, it's done. Snake or something. Yeah. So what you are doing, git clone space. You are missing the space. You can see here what I have given. Space is there here, but you are not giving the space. There you are mentioning that link. You can see here what you have done mistake. So git clone. Where is the space? Yes, Sushma. After adding, you can do the commit. After that, connect to the remote repository. After that, you can push the files. Okay, Vinayak, you are done. After that, press enter. Vinayak. Raviranjan Singh. Done. Okay, I'll share one more repository also just for practice. Okay, that whatever we have created now, this is Git practice is there, right? So I'll just copy, try to use again Git clone, and try to do it. Practice with this one also. Once again, one more repository I'm sharing. Like that, try to do it with this also. Yeah, only one empty file. Yes. Yeah, again, close the terminal pathway. Okay. And sign in with the browser. If not working, I'll share one generating token. Okay. So follow that steps and you can easily do that. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Aditya is done. Aravind. Yes. Lanagna is done. Kirti. Kirti. So what is the screenshot? Okay, fine. Okay. So once again, I'll recall whatever we have discussed. Okay, please look at here. Those who are getting any network issue and all. So can you please look at here? So first thing you should remember working stages. Okay, working stages and workflow you should remember. So working stages, whatever files we are creating, whatever files we are modifying, those will be in working directory. And you are selecting the files and you are going to move the files to the staging area. Clear? and whatever files you are moving to the staging area, it is going to be tracked. Okay, so that's why whenever you are searching git status, you will get whether the files are tracked or not between the working directory and the staging area. If you want to check the commits, history of commits, you are going to use the git log. Okay, git log is a commit. Okay, history of commits you are going to get with the help of this command. Okay, and once after that, whatever files are in staging area, you are going to move that files to the local repository. Okay, or else committed area. From here, files will be moving to the remote repository. Okay, so if it is moving to the remote repository, it should contain some message, right? Okay, who added, which files modified. So for that, you are using git commit space -m the commit message. Okay. So once after this, we have discussed the working flow. Initialization is important, git init command, and configuration is important. Git config space user dot name space double quotes, whatever the username you are going to mention. After that, user dot email double quotes email. Okay. After that, we are going to move files from working to staging area by using a command called git add file name. Okay, and after that you are going to commit the file git commit -m the commit message in the double quotes. After that you are going to establish a connectivity between the local to the remote. In remote means what we are using here, that is nothing but as GitHub we are using. Okay, we are using GitHub. Okay, so we are using GitHub here. So we created a repository there that we will call it as a remote repository, and we are going to get the files. Okay, we are going to get the files. Sorry, we are going to create the repository. Once you created the repository, copy that link and connect it here by using a command called git remote add origin git. Okay, once again I will decode that command. Okay, I'll decode that command in git. Okay, so remote repository, add it to here. Okay, with the aliasing word. Okay, with aliasing word means just a normal terminology we are using. Any name you can use, but default they will use, or we will use origin. After that, you are going to paste your GitHub URL. Don't use Control C, Control V. Try to use right click and then paste it. Okay, clear. Once after it is done, we are going to push the files from my local to the connected remote repository. Okay, this one we are going to do one time. This one. After that, we are going to push whatever aliasing word you have used, that name only you are going to use it here. After that, by default branch, that is master. Okay, now you are uploading the changes. Okay, after that, we have discussed cloning files from remote to local. Git space clone, whatever the GitHub URL, anyone. For example, can anyone share your GitHub URL so that I'll do cloning and I'll get your files? Anyone? So if you are facing issue with the pushing, it means you didn't connect it well, and as well as you didn't connected the GitHub account. Okay. Okay. I'll open the terminal, git clone, right click, paste. So this is the repository. Okay, so now I am cloning. That is empty repository. Okay. Okay. So copy here. Same command I'll use. Git clone. Okay. So already 3 files are there. Just I'll check it here. So you can see here AWS Pro, and there is a one file inside that. Okay, login file. And whatever the folder that I received, no files are there inside that first one. Okay. So clear. So like that, you can clone the files, you can upload the files by using push shorts. So tomorrow we will discuss branching concept. So just I'll explain what and all things that we are going to learn. Okay. If you are opting for, or else if you are upgrading to advanced course. Okay. If you're going for advanced course in DevOps, what and all you will get in the basic, what you will get in the advanced part, you will get if you're upgrading. Okay, in the advanced part, what you will get. Okay, basic means basic knowledge on every tool, not in depth. Okay, just a basic so that you can understand just knowledge. Okay, you will get some basic knowledge on DevOps. Okay, shell scripting, just a basic scripts only, and after that Maven basic commands, and after that basic Jenkins installation. Also, we are not going to cover for all the tools. We are not going to cover installation in the basic course. Okay, installation will take time. Okay, so we are not going to cover, just the concepts wise we will explain in the Jenkins, Docker, as well as in Kubernetes. Okay, only here only concept. This one also no installation. Okay, no installation, only the concepts in Jenkins. Practical part I will do. Okay, Docker also installation part I will do the installation. I will not guide you in Windows as well as in Linux. Okay, and after that we are going to cover basics of cloud computing in AWS, and few services, that is EC2 and S3. Okay, EC2 and S3, and EC2, S3, as well as IAM also. Okay. These are the three services that we are going to cover in the basic part. Okay, everything basic on in even Git also, whatever commands I have shared, this much only we need to cover. Okay, this is the order from the management, so I have to follow this. Okay, so I hope you understand that. Otherwise, I don't have any problem to guide you in too much advanced concepts also. But whatever they have said, I should follow that. Okay. Okay, so if it is advanced course, if you choose advanced course, you will learn advanced concepts in Git, in Linux operating system, as well as in shell scripting. So we will guide you every detail of shell scripting, how to write a script, everything. But whereas here, I will show you the template type. Some scripts I will show you, but here I will show you how to write and how many types of shell, what is shell, everything we will discuss. Okay, here along with the Maven, we'll see some more deeper concepts like architecture as well as life cycle, everything we will discuss. And here in Jenkins, we will discuss installation in Windows and as well as in Linux. We will discuss. Okay, and all the concepts, deeper concepts in Jenkins. Okay, and we will see Docker installation, everything same in Windows and Linux, and the concepts in Docker and Kubernetes also. And here in AWS, approximately we will cover 10 to 12 services. Whereas here only 3 services, just an introduction for you in the AWS here. And here I'm going to cover 10 to 15 services. Along with this, I'm going to cover one more tool called Terraform. Okay, and basic knowledge on Ansible. Okay, Ansible, and one monitoring tool called Prometheus. Okay, so right now you will have some questions like, so with this knowledge, can I attend any DevOps interview or not? Okay, or else any cloud. So with this knowledge, you will get knowledge on DevOps only. Okay, you will get basic knowledge on DevOps only. Okay, you will get some overview knowledge on how exactly it will work. But if you opt for this, okay, it will take around 3 months, and this one is approximately 25 days. Okay, so this is 3 months, or 3 months plus or minus 10 days, mostly plus or 10 days. Okay, so we are going to cover all the tools with the projects also. Here, they didn't allow us to teach on any project on entire, only one I'll show you here. Okay, one project I will show you. That's it. Okay, this is all about the advanced level as well as the basic part. If you have any queries regarding the concept wise, or else any advanced and basic wise, you can ask me. I'll guide you. Yes, yes. In advance, every concept is practical only. Everything is practical only. Yes, Purni. Yeah, Mahima, wherever you cloned, there only it visible. So where you are doing the cloning, okay, wherever you are doing the cloning, opening the Git bash and where you are cloning, check it there only. Okay, you can check the path. What is the path that you are using? Okay, you have any queries regarding this one, basic and advanced? Already they have shared also. So if you have any queries regarding this, you can ask me. Okay. Yes, yes, Fatima. Okay. Yes, yes.
Hello, sir.
Nazrat. Yes, yes.
So today is my first class. Actually, so what are the topics you have covered in this class, sir?
No, 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 your voice is not audible. Can you please wait for a minute? I will repeat.
Can you hear me, sir?
Tell me.
Yeah, today is my
Yes, yes,
first
tell me.
class. So today is my first class. So previous days, what are the topics you have covered? Can you repeat it, sir?
No, 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 no. They have mentioned you clearly. There is no backup or no backup classes for the absent things or any network issue. They have clearly told me no need to take any backup classes. They have mentioned in
Yes,
the
sir.
announcement also. They clearly told me, or they updated me also before session only. Don't take any backup classes for this batch right now. Okay, so
Okay, sir.
I can't do anything, please.
So may I know what are the topics you have? Just simply you can say, sir, because I can go through it.
Yeah, I have mentioned that in the initial starting of the class. You can see here, I have shared the screen
Yes.
also. VCS and types of VCS, introduction to Git and history, working stages. This is what I have explained.
Okay, sir.
Nothing
Okay,
more
thank
than
you.
that. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nothing. Yeah, Veena, you will get a knowledge on DevOps, like how it will work exactly, but not in depth. Okay, how exactly it will work. No need, Purnima. Everything we are going to do in the cloud. Okay, you don't need to change your operating system to Linux or anything. Everything we will work with the AWS only. So easily you can create a device. Yes, Aditya.
Sir, that's sir, I sent in a Q talk, sir. That one. Remote origin
Which one?
already.
Yes, yes. Already exists means directly you can push. Don't use again and again. Directly you can push.
Okay, sir.
No. Okay. So whatever I have mentioned here, you want screenshot, right? So I'll take a multiple screenshots. No, no, no. Sweta Joshi, we are not going to cover pipelines also. So basic freestyle jobs. That's it. Yeah, timing, Ashwin, the timings and all, they will inform you. Okay, what was the timings and all? Based on your convenience only, they'll keep the timings. Okay, they'll arrange the time slots. Maybe some people are working means they'll arrange evening slots. Okay, if they're free, morning slots, in like that. Okay. Yes, yes. We are going to cover three major projects in the advance. Okay, Bhuvaneshwari, so that you can update in your resume also. 1 minute, Aditya. No. Swetajashi, we are going to connect a new batch. So, Gursimar, we will give you the knowledge of Sonar Cube also. Yes. Purnima, it will cover CICD. Okay. So, any doubts? If you are having any doubts regarding the basic and advanced course, or if you are having any doubts with the GitHub or Git Bash, whatever we have discussed the commands, you can stay. Otherwise, you can leave the session. Okay. Yes, Pooja Saxena, what is your question? So if I can't continue complete course in one go, so I can do it. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. Okay. Yes, Aditya.
Sir, how to see the files in my local repository and also in GitHub, sir?
GitHub, if you pushed, it will display.
Yes, sir, I pushed that one, but it's not showing. Where to see, sir? Once it's
Refresh.
showing.
No. This one. This is my repository. I'll refresh and it displays here on. This is my file, sample1.txt.
Yes, sir, but it's not
So if I
showing for me.
refresh, means it didn't push. Send me the screenshot. Send me the screenshot of after pushing, you will get one message. Uploaded these many files and all. No, Gursimar, we are not going to cover Sonar Cube CI/CD in the basic part.
That,
Send me the screenshot, Aditya.
so once you show your GitHub, sir.
See here. I opened the GitHub.
Yes, sir.
So I've added one file. So that's why it is showing one file. Okay. Yeah. What is that, Sushma? Okay. So if you didn't add, so what are the files you want to keep it in the remote? So that file you need to be added. So whenever you are adding, that file is already tracking. Whatever the files you are not adding, those files are remained untracked. No. In your case, check it once in check once in Git log, Sushma. Yes, Aditya.
So I send the in QTalk, sir. Once you see, sir.
Yeah. So it's not keying. Okay.
That one.
So click on that folder. Click on that folder. Repository, whatever the repository you have created, right? Click on that. Click on the repository.
So where repository one is there, sir, but it's not showing.
Means you didn't add it into that. Adi underscore git underscore practice is there, right? Open that. Open that repository.
Okay, sir, it's there. 4 folder is
Yeah,
there.
fine.
It's
Yes.
4 files.
Okay. Okay. So we will continue with the branching concepts in tomorrow's session. So that's it for today. We will see you in the tomorrow session. Bye bye. Yes, I'll share the screenshots, whatever I have taught. Fine.